Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Adeline, a student from Suzhou High School. I am a strange girl. I have no interest in stars, computer games, and chatting with friends alike. The case of unable to take a hand in conversations happens often as well. As I was growing up, suspecting life also appeared to me, which brought me a lot of trouble. Perhaps I am not a normal person, and the world is just a film especially designed for me. Everyone else is an actor who begins acting while I appear in front of them, and the places where I do not appear at do not exist at all. Every unique person has its story. Are you interested in figuring out the truth behind this strange girl? This video will give you an insight. I am passionate about dancing. All my experiences associated with dancing are extremely significant for me because they teach me how I can continuously move to larger and larger stages with a simple hobby. In ballet when I was 4 years old, but I was forced to at that time and was afraid of taking ballet lessons. However, I did not give up. The gold glitters. 10 years later, I suddenly realized the beauty of every movement and confidently became the lead dancer for the whole class. That is the great power of persistence. Inspired by such precious alternation, I encouraged myself to make my first speech about my dancing experiences in front of hundreds of people and inspired them all not to give up on their own jobs. From being taught to dance by teachers to being a general director of the martial arts and dance show for the campus sports meeting opening ceremony, my leadership was highly developed. From the stage of Suzhou to the national stage and then to the international dancing competitions, I got in touch with more and more elites and learned to rationally analyze the gap between us. From self-abasement in the dancing club for my worst performance to making speeches to attract new members and spreading the performances of our club through holding an official account, I am better able to diminish the gap between other club members and I by enlarging my impact for the group. In conclusion, my personalities and social abilities are improving along with my skills of dancing, and my achievements are far beyond dancing itself. For 1.5 years, I have been working in a biological company and learned all kinds of experimental technologies frequently used in DNA sequencing. I scrutinize the principles, learn the details of each procedure, practice experimental procedures such as PCR, DNA extraction, and electrophoresis, and compose professional experimental reports. After these preparations, with the instruction of my mentor, I completed the whole procedure of tumor DNA extraction and sequencing from patients' tissues and blood cells, obtained from 2 root cancer patients in Suzhou, which brought me a significant sense of achievement. To further my exploration in the world of biology, I also joined in several online courses held by the most famous universities around the world and perfectly combined my mathematical talents with biological principles, such as high-dimensional data analysis, computational neuroscience, and sustainable crop production. Besides applications for disease therapies, I'm also applying DNA sequencing in a personal project to test the microbes in 3 local lakes, and then comparing pollution with civil activities. Despite of the fact that I am an introverted girl, I constantly try out new things and push my limits, as I continuously learn from social phenomena with observation and spread my senses of value to the society in return. After the previous experience of making a speech about dancing, I seized the opportunity to make a 12-minute speech in front of 1,000 people in the most royal New Year speech convention of Suzhou, describing my opinions toward China's technology development and people's poor livelihood after 2 opposite journeys. Concerned with the worsening global climate, I participated in UN Youth Climate Summit in 2019, actively engaging in the discussion of building a better future global climate and introducing China's current environmental situations to others. Moreover, as I realized the limited horizons and living happiness of some teenagers across China, I established an official account which serves as a platform for teenagers from different living backgrounds to show their own positive living dailies, which broadens their horizon and provides them with positive energy and confidence. To sum up, despite of my strangeness like I mentioned in the beginning, I am trying to get into groups by improving my influence and responsibilities in groups. And more importantly, I am proud of such uniqueness, since the better sense and the abilities of observation and meditation have offered me the greater responsibilities to contribute to the society.